I'm sure you heard, you didn't need to hear it from me, although I did talk about it, that the Supreme Court ruled as I expected, invalidated the Biden administration's blanket student loan forgiveness. But in the aftermath, there's something new going on that a lot of student loan borrowers were not aware of. If you're a longtime listener to me, you know that there'd been a lot of corruption by third-party independent companies that were contracted with the federal government to service student loans. And either out of incompetence or dishonesty, they were doing things that prevented student loan borrowers from qualifying under any of the various student loan forgiveness programs that were congressionally authorized. In other words, real ones. And these programs, the most known and the most important is public service loan forgiveness. Police officers, firefighters, people who work for nonprofits, other jobs where people choose to serve their community and country at a lower pay rate than they could likely make in private industry. Congress, in its wisdom, forever ago passed the Public Service Loan Forgiveness Program. Then there are other programs as well, not that well known and not used frequently, that allow for forgiveness of student loans for any job category, typically at 20 years of payments or 25 years of payments. So the idea is 10, 20, 25 years, you make your payments as agreed, and then the remainder of your loans are forgiven. So all three situations, but the one that really affects the most people, the public service loan forgiveness, people were cheated out of forgiveness. And I've covered that extensively over the years. So now the U.S. Department of Education is reevaluating people who were cheated out of loan forgiveness, who work in these jobs where they should have qualified for loan forgiveness, and payments that they have made, if they've had the payment record required of them, the remainder of their student loans will be forgiven. Now, again, most of the people affected by this are going to be people in public service type jobs, and their 10 years of payments, when the remainder is wiped out, that is tax-free. The much smaller number that may qualify under the 20 and 25-year payment programs, those forgiveness programs, the money forgiven will be taxed. Huge difference. Because in the wisdom of Congress, there were key objectives. One was to make people pay on the loans they took out. Two, to reward people who make payments for a long, long time, and to reward people in public service with loan forgiveness, but to make the loan forgiveness superior for people who do jobs like in public service, like a police officer or a firefighter or things like that. And so that is going to happen. I can't imagine there will be a successful court challenge of that. Is for blanket loan forgiveness. The only way that will happen is as it should have happened in the first place, if it's going to happen at all, by congressional action.